Look under your kitchen sink, count the specialized cleaning products. One for floors, one for glass, one for all-purpose, one for laundry, one for mold, one for pest control. Now look in your garage. Wood preservatives, insecticides, surface treatments. Ask yourself, how many separate products are being maintained for problems that are fundamentally solved by the same compound, sitting in plain sight on a grocery store shelf for less than the cost of a coffee? In a previous discussion about borax for wood preservation, a single mineral was shown protecting wooden structures for centuries, while entire industries built billion-dollar markets around alternatives that cost 10 to 50 times more. That information reached massive attention because it challenged what people assumed about household chemistry. And what was not explained at that time is that borax is not limited to one use. It is not a specialist compound. It is the opposite. It is a universal solution that has been fragmented into separate categories so that multiple industries can sell multiple products for the same underlying problems. One box of borax replaces specialized mold killers, laundry boosters, all-purpose cleaners, pest control products, disinfectants, and wood preservatives. A homeowner using one simple mineral with correct knowledge has access to solutions that otherwise require a cabinet full of separate chemical products. This is not exaggeration. It is a direct reflection of how this compound behaves in real applications. The silence around its full capability is not because it is unknown, it is because it is unprofitable to present it as a unified solution. Borax has been used for more than 2,000 years. Ancient Persian societies used it for cleaning and preservation. Chinese records documented its properties in early chemical practices. It moved through trade routes across Asia, where it was valued for its ability to clean, preserve, and treat materials without complex processing. It was not seen as a single-purpose substance. It was a multi-use mineral that solved many problems at once. During the development of industrial chemistry in the 19th century, borax became formally studied. Scientists identified its antimicrobial behavior and its ability to disrupt biological structures at a microscopic level. It was used in textile production, leather treatment, metal cleaning, and early preservation methods. Its applications were broad because its chemical behavior is broad. It interacts with biological material in a way that creates multiple effects rather than a single outcome. In the early 20th century, the fragmentation began. Industries separated cleaning, laundry, pest control, and preservation into distinct markets. Each sector discovered borax could solve their specific problem. Instead of promoting it as a universal solution, each industry built specialized products around it or around alternatives that could be branded and sold at higher margins. The result was knowledge separation. The same compound became many different products depending on marketing categories. Professional cleaners and pest control operators never lost this knowledge. They continue to use borax because they are paid for results, not for selling multiple products. The consumer market, however, evolved in the opposite direction. More products meant more sales. More categories meant more revenue. Simplicity was replaced by specialization. The 6 major applications of borax demonstrate its full scope. Each application replaces an entire category of commercial products. First is wood preservation and protection. When borax is dissolved in water and applied to wood, it penetrates deep into the fiber structure. The boron component integrates into the material and creates an environment where fungi and insects cannot survive. This protects wood from rot and termite damage. A simple mixture of 1 cup of borax powder per gallon of hot water applied to wooden surfaces like decks or fences provides a long-lasting protection. The cost per treatment is under $2. Compare that to commercial wood sealers that cost $20 to $40 per gallon and require repeated application over time. Second is mold and mildew elimination. Borax removes mold from surfaces and prevents it from returning. A mixture of 1 tablespoon of borax per cup of water can be sprayed or scrubbed onto affected areas. After 15 minutes, it can be wiped clean. Unlike bleach-based products that only remove surface growth temporarily, borax leaves behind a residue that prevents regrowth because fungi cannot metabolize it. This creates long-term protection instead of short-term cleaning. Third is natural pest control. Borax is effective against insects such as ants and cockroaches. When combined with powdered sugar and a small amount of water, it forms a bait that insects consume. The borax disrupts their internal systems and eliminates colonies over time. The same principle is used in professional pest control services that charge high service fees. The same result can be achieved at home for under $5. For fleas, adding half a cup of borax to vacuum bags or carpets helps eliminate infestations during cleaning. Fourth is laundry enhancement. Borax improves detergent performance by softening water and increasing alkalinity. This allows detergents to work more effectively and removes odors more deeply from fabric. Adding half a cup of borax to a normal laundry load results in cleaner and fresher clothing. It also helps suppress bacterial growth in fabrics. This replaces commercial laundry boosters that are sold at significantly higher prices for the same outcome. Fifth is all-purpose cleaning. A solution of 1 tablespoon of borax per gallon of warm water can be used on floors, countertops, bathroom surfaces, and glass. It dissolves grease, removes mineral buildup, and lifts dirt from surfaces without the need for multiple specialized cleaners. Instead of using separate products for kitchen, bathroom, and general cleaning, one solution covers all applications. Sixth is natural disinfecting and deodorizing. Borax eliminates odors and reduces bacterial presence in areas such as trash cans, litter boxes, and storage containers. Sprinkling borax into these spaces absorbs odor and prevents microbial growth. It can also be used on upholstery before vacuuming to remove embedded smells. This replaces multiple deodorizing products that are marketed separately for different household areas. The global household cleaning industry generates over $500 billion annually. This includes floor cleaners, glass cleaners, bathroom cleaners, mold removers, disinfectants, pest control sprays, and laundry additives. Each category is supported by marketing, packaging, and branding that reinforces the idea that each problem requires a different solution. The profitability of this system depends on separation. If consumers believed that one compound solved multiple problems, entire product lines would become unnecessary. Instead, the system encourages specialization. Mold becomes a dedicated product. Laundry becomes a dedicated product. Pest control becomes a dedicated product. Each solution is sold separately, even when the underlying chemistry overlaps. The reality is that borax has been present in household supply chains for decades. It is commonly found in laundry aisles as a booster product. However, it is rarely presented as a universal cleaning, preservation, and pest control solution. The knowledge exists in professional environments, but is not emphasized in consumer education. Here's how the application works in practical use. For wood treatment, mix 1 cup of borax per gallon of hot water until fully dissolved. Apply to bare wood surfaces and allow it to soak in completely. Let it dry fully before use. This creates long-term resistance to decay and insect damage. For mold removal, mix 1 tablespoon per cup of water. Apply to affected surfaces, wait 15 minutes, then wipe clean. For porous materials, allow air drying without rinsing. For pest control, mix borax with powdered sugar and a small amount of water to form a paste. Place near entry points, such as baseboards and sinks. For carpet insects, distribute borax lightly before vacuuming. For laundry, add half a cup directly into the washing machine with detergent. This improves cleaning strength and odor removal. For general cleaning, mix 1 tablespoon per gallon of water and apply across household surfaces. It removes grease and buildup without strong chemical fumes. For deodorizing, sprinkle directly into odor-prone areas and allow it to sit before cleaning or vacuuming. The pattern across all 6 uses is the same. 1 compound, multiple applications, consistent results. The difference between borax and specialized products is not effectiveness, it is marketing structure. One system promotes fragmentation, the other demonstrates unification. When all of this is understood together, the household becomes simpler. Instead of managing 10 different products for 10 different problems, one compound becomes the primary tool for multiple maintenance tasks. The cost difference is minimal, often under $1 per application batch. The conclusion is straightforward. The perception of complexity in household cleaning is not always based on chemistry. It is often based on product segmentation. Borax demonstrates that a single mineral can replace an entire shelf of specialized solutions when its properties are fully understood and correctly applied. What remains under the sink is not just a set of cleaning products. It is a system of separated categories built around problems that can often be addressed with a unified approach.